everyone, my name is Dr. Mohammed. I'm from Dallas, Texas, and I practice family medicine here in the city. I wanted to let you know how great it is that you are out walking Mount Kilimanjaro right now. I very much tip my hats off to each and every one of you that are doing this. I think that this is a great thing to be doing, especially in our state of the times right now, to stay active and encourage one another. I am a Walk with the Doc leader for many reasons, but one of the reasons why I started was to ensure a lot more education for my patients and to also encourage activity, because so often that's something that's missed in a lot of our education materials, as well as dialogue between patients and physicians and other providers. And so I feel like if you're walking the walk, you're talking the talk at the same time. And so I love doing that with my patients and establishing even better of a relationship with them on a monthly basis. And hopefully we can restart soon. But right now, with the state of the pandemic in Texas, unfortunately, we're not able to really walk safely amongst other patients at this time. So for now, I'm doing virtual walks, and I'm glad that you're joining me today. The discussion I wanted to have today was surrounding meditation practice. And again, given everything that's going on right now with COVID-19, a lot of folks have been very stressed and have been looking for different ways to eliminate stress in different ways. And so, of course, walking is one of the best ways to do so. And then another way is also through meditation practice. So I wanted to talk to you a little bit more about the different ways that stress relief, especially if you're anxious or tense at this time and worried, to try to implement meditation within your day-to-day. So a few things about just understanding meditation a little bit further. It has been practiced for thousands of years, and its original intention has been used to deepen the understanding of sacred and even mystical forces of life. And in these days, meditation is commonly used for relaxation and stress reduction, right? So there's so many benefits to meditation. It can give you a sense of calm and peace and balance that benefits both your emotional well-being as well as your overall health. And we'll talk about that a little bit later. So these benefits not only end when meditation ends, but it also kind of as the starting point of a lot of aspects of your day-to-day. So if you start off a day with meditation, usually it ends very well too. So trying to embody that and that practice day-to-day is very beneficial. So when you do meditate, you can clear up a lot of information that can sometimes overwhelm the mind. And as all of us know, at some point or another, when you're overthinking or have too much on your mind, you can't really process things effectively and clearly, and really retaining information becomes very hard too. So the emotional benefits of meditation can include gaining a new perspective on stressful situations, focusing on the present, also increasing self-awareness and reducing negative emotions. There's so many other benefits, but those are just a couple of highlights. Also, some key things that people don't realize is the connection between meditation and illness and how that can improve various chronic states. So with that in mind, a lot of research has suggested that meditation may help people manage symptoms such as anxiety, asthma, cancer and chronic pain conditions, depression, heart disease, hypertension, even IBS or irritable bowel syndrome, sleep problems, and even tension headaches. One thing that I always try to implement into my discussions with patients, especially if I do find that they have some of these chronic medical conditions, is to show them in an in-office setting what you can do at home to practice meditation practice. So we'll do right then and there a deep breathing exercise, focusing in on their breathing and inhales and exhalations, and how that can help reduce the increased levels of anxiety and improve right then and there in an in-office setting how they're feeling. So that's almost a good instantaneous way of getting people to practice right then and there. So it's really important to also understand that there's different types of meditation, and some meditation practices work different for various people. So you may have guided meditation, there's mantra meditation, mindfulness practices, and so on. Also, yoga is one of the forms of meditation that a lot of people seem to know a lot about. So that's one that I actually practice more day to day, which is great. I try to anyway, as much as possible, to jumpstart my day. And it definitely ends a lot better when I have had the time and opportunity to start the day off with yoga and to release the mind of any kind of underlying anxiety or stressors. So I definitely encourage each and every one of you to look further into the different ways of mindfulness and see which one better suits you. The other thing is not to get distracted by the fact that you're not doing it correctly. That's something that takes time, and once you're able to find the practice that best suits you, you'll notice what works best for you. But that's really all I have today on mindfulness and just meditation practice, and I hope you've learned something and different ways that you can embody that in your everyday activities. But again, have a great time walking and hope to see you soon. Bye-bye.